Second gentleman Doug Emhoff visited Poland and Germany over the weekend. He wiped away tears Friday while laying a wreath at Auschwitz, a concentration camp where hundreds of thousands of Jews were killed during the Nazis' reign during World War II. His visit says it comes as the world marks International Holocaust Remembrance Day, during a time when there's been a concerning rise of anti-Semitism in the U.S. and around the world. Ahead of International Holocaust Remembrance Day Friday, MaryAlice Parks sat down with Ellen Germain, State Department Special Envoy for Holocaust issues.
We like to say in my office that our mission is seeking a measure of justice for Holocaust survivors and their heirs. Most directly relevant to International Holocaust Remembrance Day is supporting accurate Holocaust education and commemoration. And that's a bigger and bigger challenge these days because things like Holocaust distortion and denial are on the rise.
Here in the United States, we're seeing such a scary level of anti-Semitism.
You will not replace us!
The Anti-Defamation League last year found that anti-Semitic incidents reached an all-time high in 2021. But what's your message to Americans right now with your expertise, who see those numbers, who've experienced that in their lives, who are shocked, who are scared?
The first message is that we stand with you and we stand behind you. The Biden-Harris administration has been clear and unequivocal in calling out anti-Semitism and all kinds of hate speech, and in saying, this is an issue that needs to be addressed. The message really is we all have to speak out. Words do matter.
So we've seen entertainers like Kanye West share anti-Semitic tropes. Even former President Trump had dinner with a prominent Holocaust, denier. How does that kind of high-profile speech and hate speech impact your work?
As a State Department Special Envoy, I'm focused abroad.
Yeah.
The State Department work is focused abroad, but obviously, I'm well aware of what's going on in the United States, and that informs the work that we do overseas with other countries.
So much of our conversation here domestically on foreign issues lately has been with the war in Ukraine. We heard Vladimir Putin talk about things like denazification as part of his reasoning for invading Ukraine. At the same time, we saw Holocaust survivors having to flee their homes in face of that war. What's your reaction to that, and what is it like to do your work when people are invoking the Holocaust in the name of a new war today?
So that is a crystal clear example of Holocaust distortion. And for President Putin to claim that democratic Ukraine needs to be denazified is an insult to Holocaust survivors and to all victims of the Holocaust, and it really shows how much of a danger Holocaust distortion has become in recent days and recent years. President Putin using the pretext of Ukraine being a hotbed of neo-Nazism as an excuse for this unprovoked war against Ukraine is horrendous. And we have to grab that as an opportunity to show why Holocaust issues still matter today. They matter for our foreign policy.
The theme for this year's Holocaust Remembrance Day is home and belonging. Can you talk to me about what that theme means to you and sort of how you think about your work with the Special Envoy on Holocaust issues in general these days?
So I think that's a very personal theme, and it really connects to all the aspects of my work as Special Envoy for Holocaust issues. We work on trying to get countries to do compensation and restitution for Jewish property that was seized by the Nazis during World War II. These people's entire lives were uprooted, they were deported, they were tortured, they were killed. They were taken away from their homes. And so for survivors, and sometimes for their heirs, to have the acknowledgement that, yes, this building did belong to your great-grandmother, or this shop did belong, it was your great-uncle's tailor shop. That's incredibly meaningful to survivors, and I've heard that from them, and it's really emotional when you hear that, and makes it very personal.
What's your message for people who say, I want to be a part of the solution of making sure that what happened is not forgotten?
Education is really important. understanding and studying what led up to the Holocaust so that maybe we can identify the social, economic, environmental factors that led up to it and see that, you know, genocide doesn't happen inevitably. It's something that can be challenged. It's something that maybe even can be prevented in the future. And the other piece is commemoration, because commemoration is a way of saying to survivors, we see you, we understand, we recognize what happened to you, and we want to, you know, try to prevent such horrific atrocities from happening again.
Thanks to MaryAlice Parks for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.